Lovely take by Dhruv Jurel. And a bit of an appeal as well. No one else was interested, but the fact is that it was a very nice athletic take, diving away to his left. The ball just going quite far away, and as it crosses the batter, it tends to move away a lot more. Low to his left. Nicely done.
What we are not seeing on screen is that I think Siraj has been given the instructions to warm up for the new ball at the next end by Gill.
Four of that over, 263 for 3.
Are you ready, Kangaroos? Morocco are back. Australia versus India. First ODI starts 19th October.
I've seen a lot of spin from the north end so far in this test match, and for the first time, Mohammad Siraj has got the opportunity as a pacer to bowl from the north end. It's almost earmarked as the end for spinners because of the amount of rough that was available. We saw Darren Ganga explaining how much it's changed over the course of 4 days. But here is Siraj's first opportunity from this end.
That is absolutely superb from Sai Sudarshan. It's a good shot. Diving to his left, low down.
That was a stiff run up from Siraj, that first ball. And I like the fact that Shai Hope has now gone past 200 deliveries absorbed, and that's my principle, in that if you face 150 deliveries upwards, more than likely you are going to go on to get close to a test 100 or a test 100 and beyond. It's not as simplistic as I make it sound, just absorbing 150 plus. Gotta trust your skill and your defense.
The first two were a bit stiff, but this one come back in a little bit.
It's not the wobble one, the first two. Upright seam, the away swinger.
With that single, Shai Hope gets to 2,000 runs in Test cricket. He's closing in on his third 100. Bat in a very disciplined manner. Made a small little tweak that Deep Dasgupta mentioned about, where he stood at the crease. It's brought him a lot of success in this inning so far.
Shai Hope has batted beautifully. He's done so well to get to 98, and as Vish mentioned, for batters who are aggressive by nature and are stroke players, times you don't look at runs, you look at number of deliveries you bat. And he's one of those guys, loves playing his shots.
After reaching the zenith of his test career 8 years ago at Leeds with a twin hundreds in the same test match, the renaissance and reintegration of Shai Hope into test match cricket is well on its way with his third test match 100 here against India in India. Quality player. Many have asked, why isn't the number or the numbers a bit better? Well, he's on his way to try to improve those. Well played, Shai Hope.
Pat, a lot of experience in that Indian batting lineup, huh?
Definitely, our bowlers are going to love the challenge.
You think they still got it?
Maybe. Let's wait and see.
The banter will be spicy. The cricket's gonna be fiery. Australia versus India. First ODI starts 19th October.
Really full, looking for that in swing again. They have a deep point fielder there. With that single, the score's a level, and this is how Shai Hope brought about his 100. KL Rahul there had no chance. But the West Indies team will be very happy if they are in a very comfortable situation. It's mainly thanks to this man who's batted with a lot of discipline, determination, but most importantly, lots of concentration as well. How far is he going to take West Indies and go? That's the big question right now. Does he believe that West Indies have a chance in this game?
No one else. I expect that from no one else but Ravindra Jadeja. I like the point that you made there, because I mean, we look back to the first innings and we often talk about, I think Darren mentioned how inevitable Shubman Gill's 100 looked at one point, and it was absolutely right. Shubman Gill looked calm, and that's what I sensed with Shai Hope as well. From late yesterday evening through this morning session, he was never bothered about getting past Jadeja or scoring quickly. It was just trusting himself, his defence, as the square leg goes back. I wonder if the short ball might come in at some point.
The scores are level, so India would need to bat again now. Yeah, he had to wait for a very long time. Shai Hope, it's gone through a lot, ups and downs. Spoken about where he should be vis-a-vis where he is right now, but then obviously, as you mentioned, the Renaissance man, he's found his groove again. And you only hope it's the first of many. After a long break, but another good take from Dhruv Jurel. A lot higher this time.
The first bouncer that they've bowled to, but it's taken him 59 innings between those twin hundreds at Headingley to this one to get a third test match 100. A lot of experience under his belt, a lot of skill, and a zoned-in temperament. Look at the face. He wouldn't let on anything.
Even something that you've mentioned before, Bish, as well. Why not put a short leg in there with a new ball? If there is any time, any chance of that bat pad, would be that short leg. Look at that wagon wheel as well. Shai Hope, a lot of it down the ground, a lot of it through offside, that cover region, 36%. He loves driving the ball against the spin, got a lot of those runs long on. And especially when you see a batter bat like that, when the ball's coming back into, won't mind a short leg in there. 83 gone, 271 for 3.
selling.
डेट पे जाना है गर्लफ्रेंड के साथ, परफ्यूम चाहिए हर रात, वाइल्ड स्टोन अल्ट्रा सेंट्रल परफ्यूम, इंस्टेंट डिलीवरी, जेप्टो पे।
Are you ready, Kangaroos? Morocco are back. Australia versus India. First ODI starts 19th October.
For plenty of runs in 2017. It's taken some time for the next 100 to come. Have a look at 2017 for a year. A couple of hundreds against England, 90 against Zimbabwe and Pakistan. And that's the fate that they've had. It's time for the IDFC bankable fact. After the 1974 test in Bengaluru, this is the first time two West Indian batters have scored hundreds in their second innings of a test in India. It's taken a long time, Mr. Bishop. The first time test was played in Bengaluru. Couple of facts there.
Clive Lloyd and Gordon Greenwich back then, and an appropriate time to revisit that and to equal that achievement. Clive Lloyd's first test as captain, but I think a lot of that and I'll say it again, and I said it yesterday, a lot of the credit, I think, and I spoke to the batting coach Floyd Reefer this morning, to Carrie Peer, Anderson Phillip, and to a lesser extent Jaden Seals, who showed the way yesterday at the back end of the West Indies innings by sticking it out there for a number of overs and delivery, showing their top order the way, and tiring out, as Ryan Tenduskate said after yesterday's play, they wore down the legs of the Indian bowlers and fielders more than they would have hoped to.
Short ball. It's been a ball that's troubled Shai Hope. Hasn't been many though. But when directed well, it is a wicket-taking option against him.
It's only the second one in the innings, and both of them have come after he's gone past 100, I think. So he'll take it on. He does so in white ball cricket, sometimes successfully, sometimes not.
There are a couple of feelers for that. See the bottom left of your screen.
At what stage do you think India will start thinking, okay, this is probably getting out of our hands?
I don't think there'll be concern in terms of the game getting out of their hand. But then, yeah, I mean, it's been a while, been on the field for over 165 overs now, so there'll be some tired legs. But they're bowlers as of now, but then when India comes down to bat as well. So, yeah, you wouldn't want to chase down anything more than maybe 180, 200 on day 5. So if India has to chase down something on those lines.
Got him there, Siraj getting the ball back in. Shai Hope getting to his 100, probably losing concentration a little bit. It is a knock that was fueled by concentration, but soon after a landmark, one ball keeps a touch low, and that's all it takes. Shai Hope tried hard, hit a brilliant 100, but Siraj has the last laugh.
Outstanding, outstanding knock, scrambled seam, and the end of a high-quality knock. Did the short ball upset the footwork? Sometimes it happens, you know, you see the short ball go harmlessly or the hook is played and it disturbs your footwork. End of a third test match, 100 for Shai Hope. The door is opened again, 271 for 4.
of experience in that Indian batting lineup, huh?
Definitely, our bowlers are going to love the challenge.
You think they still got it?
Maybe. Let's wait and see.
The banter will be spicy. The cricket's gonna be fiery. Australia versus India. First ODI starts 19th October.
It's taken a while, but India getting their fourth wicket here could be an important moment because it just felt like this partnership was taking things away. 59 they had added so far. It's been a long time that they've been on the field so far. Upwards of 165 overs as we speak. The Indian team, in all fairness, hasn't been on the field for such long periods of time because they chose to enforce the follow-on. They would have expected things to go differently, but West Indies have had other plans. The second new ball has got them a wicket. How quickly can they get a couple more before they get into the tail? That is the big question. Siraj, as we all know, the lion-hearted trier. This one keeping a little low. You can also say a bit of lapse in concentration. He just went hard at that ball. So good square of the wicket, but decided to go straighter. Good short ball to start things off. West Indies 271 for 4. Bit of an appeal, but not to be.
England's Lionesses may have won the World Cup 4 times, but this ground is ours. And our roar will be the loudest. Our women in blue are ready with the same passion to win. ICC Women's Cricket World Cup, India versus England, 19th October.
New ball immediately, which they did. And it has worked out for them. Shea Hope and his dogged resistance coming to an end. Cleaned up by Mohammad Siraj. What can Bumrah do now? It would be lovely if, from an Indian viewpoint, if Bumrah can follow this act. Just a bit of lapse in concentration. Tried playing a pull shot which he missed, and then one can say that it kept maybe a trifle low, and hence maybe the shot wasn't on. But sometimes when you're on 103, you think differently. Good afternoon, Sunny Ji. Good afternoon, DG.
Good afternoon, Karthik. Good afternoon, DG. Good afternoon, everybody. Now, that's always the vulnerable time. Immediately after 100, you're savoring the 100. That joy, and sometimes in his case possibly relief, because he'd been waiting for so long to get to that 3-figure mark. Your focus, concentration is just that little bit lax, which is the reason one of the best advices that I got was from Vijay Manjrekar, who said immediately after getting 100, try and be at the non-strikers end. Try and be at the non-strikers end for as long as you can, or play as less as possible, because if you're at the non-strikers end, then your concentration can come back. The feeling of enjoying the 100, etc. All that goes away when your focus comes back. So then you can get a big 100. Go on to get a big 100. Absolutely terrific advice. I also remember, Paul Umrigar telling me, if the ball is going straight to the fielder, don't try and put unnecessary pressure on him by running the first run fast. Nice little in-dipper coming from Jasprit Bumrah. He's looking to get that one, because as you said, the ball is keeping low. Trying to get the in-dipper makes a lot of sense, because if you miss it, the batter could be bowled or LBW. Very good thinking this. But yes, I think Paulie Umbriga said if it is going a little away from the fielder, yes, try and put pressure on it. But if it's going straight, sometimes, we, in our anxiety, excitement, we run far. He said, you're just going to tire yourself. These little things, people can tell you, get your technique, get your bat from here, do this, do that. But the little things were absolutely gold. And these giants had done it all before, so they knew.
It took a while for India to bowl a bouncer at the Centurion Sheho. But this is what happened. Immediately after the 100, went for one and a bit of a glare. I've said this before, again say it, we love a fired up Siraj. And then immediately after that, an inside edge. In the air. Oh, falling short. Agonizingly short of Yashasvi Jaiswal. Few things happening for India. 273 for 4.
Are you ready, Kangaroos? Morocco are back. Australia versus India. First ODI starts 19th October.
The world is on the brink of war. Help me rebuild the Avengers. Captain America. You don't even know what this is.